All right. Good evening, everyone. And it's a Monday. I'm so excited. So I'm going to wait for you guys to know that I'm already online and I'll be starting in a bit. And good evening po. Hooray! Finally. Okay, so I changed the schedule from 7:30 to 8 p.m. because of the difficulty in the signal. So ngayon, mas ano na, medyo mas, feeling ko mas okay na ngayon. Good evening, Sir Jimenez. Wow! First time kitang makita nag-comment ng live. Kasi madalas nagko-comment ka replay. Hello, Sir June. Good evening po. Yeah, please post where you're watching from so that I will have an idea where you're watching from. Yun lang naman. Pero just in case you're not comfortable, that's also okay. You just post that you're watching from the Philippines, or you can also say hi's and hellos. It's a Monday evening and I know that it's the start of the week, and so alam nyo na yun, it's Motivational Monday for today. So that's what we are gonna be talking about today. I mean tonight kasi gabi na. Okay. So tonight I'm gonna be talking about, kasi di ba, I usually talk about motivation. So I get asked about this a lot. Like, what do I struggle with? Actually, marami naman akong struggles eh. Hindi lang halata. Hindi lang halata. Okay. Hindi lang halata. Pero syempre, di ba, hindi naman pwedeng perfect yung buhay natin. So we have struggles. So tonight, it's gonna be different because I'm gonna be talking about struggles. And, oh, ayun. Hi, Sir Joseph. Good evening. Thank you for watching. I know you're busy, and I'd like to say hi to all our frontliners in the Philippine arena. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat dyan. At maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo. Sa swabbing, di ba, Sir Joseph? Tama ba? Ayan, so magandang gabi sa inyong lahat dyan. And I hope makapag-high moral naman kahit pa paano yung video ko. Hello, Ma'am Evelyn. Good evening po. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, the topic for tonight, kasi it's a motivational Monday, but let's talk about our struggles. Kasi parang people are thinking that I'm always positive. Actually, no. That's not true. That's not true. It's just that it's a constant choice for me to stay positive. Kasi parang isip ko lang, if, di ba, may nagsasabi sa akin, wala namang nangyayari sa pagiging positive mo. Wala rin namang mangyayari sa pagiging negative. So, doon na ako sa positive. At least naka-happy, di ba? Ayan. Hi, Mark. Good evening. Shoutouts to Mark Deco. Thank you so much for watching. Sir Joseph, mega swabbing facility. Ayun. How many people ulit yung nasa-swab ninyo every day? Di ba nasa thousands? Tama ba? Ayan. So, we're gonna wait for your answer. Ayan. I think nakita ko si Sir Tayag. Andyan po ba kayo, Sir Tayag? Nakita ko kayong Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Hi ma'am, magandang gabi po. Watching from Del Gallego Fire Station. Ayan, maray na banggi po sa mga taga Bicol, especially sa Del Gallego Fire Station. Ayan. Sana happy kayo even though it's a Monday. I know when it's a Monday, like people are feeling anxious, feeling stressed, but you know, it's Monday. It's supposed to be the start of the week, so dapat on the positive side tayo. But if you're not positive today, it's okay because tonight I'm gonna be talking about struggles because it's not always a happy day, right? It's not always an easy day. So I'm gonna be talking about struggles. Okay, so I listed down top 10 things I struggle with. Para realistic kasi hindi po lahat ng oras positive-minded ako. Hindi totoo yun. meron pa rin, maraming bagay na nag-i-struggle ako. Hi, Sir Tayag. Pampagood vibes lang bago kami mag-compre bukas ng umaga po. Good evening. Oh! Compre na bukas. Malapit na kayong graduate, sir. FOCC 2020-03. Advance congratulations and God bless sa inyong comprehensive exam tomorrow. 120 duty personnel sa mega swabbing facility to, no? Tapos, 1,000 patients. Okay. So, salute sa ating mga frontliners sa Philippine Arena Mega Swabbing Facility. I'm so proud of all of you and keep up the good work at maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo. Ayan. So, again, tonight, I'm gonna be talking about the top 10 things I struggle with. So, if you can relate to the top 10 things, feel free to post your comments below so that I will also be able to know na hindi lang ako tong nag-struggle with the things that I listed down. Okay. The first one that I really struggle with, so I have top 10, no? So the first one that I really struggle with is staying up late at night. Because most people are saying that I'm a morning person. I wake up really, really early. Most of the time, I wake up at around 5 in the morning. May pasok man o wala. 5 a.m. ako gumigising. The latest siguro na gumigising ako, 6:30. Yun yung pinaka-late kong gising. So, with that, I struggle staying up late at night. Hindi ako night person, actually. I don't really like staying awake. Okay. So, pag gising pa ako ng gabing-gabi na, ibig sabihin nun, ini-insomnia ako. Hello, Ma'am Charm. Watching from my second time home quarantine here in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. Mas maganda pa po kayo sa gabi. Mas halata po ang kagandahan kesa sa Thank you, ma'am. Buti na lang mas halata yung kagandahan kesa sa struggles. Pampahay moral yan, ma'am. Thank you. Hello, Ma'am Jazz. Good evening po. Hello, Sir Noel. Medyo late ka ngayon. Late ka ng 7 minutes. Okay. So, for those who just came in, my topic for tonight is the top 10 things I struggle with. So my first struggle is staying up late at night. So if you're talking to me at around 10 p.m., medyo inaantok na ako niyan. Unless I have deadlines, unless I have work to do, I'm usually already asleep at around 10, 11 p.m. Yun. So struggle ko yun. Stay up late at night. Kaya nung nasa law school ako, sobrang challenging for me na mag-stay up all night because of studying. So yun, may tinatawag kasi, di ba, all-nighter, meaning wala kang tulog. Tuloy-tuloy ka mag-aaral. It was a struggle. Pero, I learned a lot from that journey. Kaya lagi mag-eye bags, tagal, sabi sa'yo, nako sir, matagal na yung eye bags na yan, hindi na siya nawala forevermore. Ay, pero feeling ko mas siya ngayon, mas prominent, 'di ba? Okay, next. Another thing that I struggle with is low sugar intake. Ay, Diyos ko, sobrang hirap hindi kumain ng matamis. Sobrang nag-struggle ko 'yan. I really can't. I won't last a day without eating something sweet. I eat a lot of sweets. So recently, I have a very strict dietary restriction. And one of those is not eating sugar. Sobrang hirap, seryoso. Hindi ko alam kung paano nagsusurvive yung mga tao na mababa yung sugar intake nila. Because I eat a lot of chocolates. But recently, since bawal pati chocolates, ganun pa rin. Meron akong alternative na kinakain. So, may matamis pa rin. May sugar intake pa rin ako. So, yun. Struggle. So, I have been talking to people what mga vegan options, vegan choices that they can recommend. Kung meron po kayong alam na vegan recommendation as an alternative to sweets, I will really appreciate that. Kaya akala ko pinaiyak. Nako, sir. Medyo malabo yan. Medyo malabo. Okay, next. Okay, another thing that I struggle with is small talk. Like most people know this, I am a public speaker. Obviously, I am an instructor then. And I speak in a lot of public engagement. I can speak in front of 10 people, up to maybe 10,000 people. That's okay. Pero, small talk talaga. Sometimes, actually most of the time, I still struggle with it, especially if I'm not too familiar with the person. So it's really a struggle. That's why I keep on studying about it. And as most of you already know this by now, to the ones who are watching, I'm also teaching communication subject. And one of the things that I really study about is the art of small talk because it's challenging. I don't want to be, crossing the line whenever we talk about certain topics. So maraming mga topics that we cannot talk about. And I even teach this in my communication subject. So, yun, small talk. Ayun, ano yun? Yup, lakas mo dati eat chocolates yan. So, hanggang ngayon, malakas pa rin ako sa chocolate. Pero nabawasan na compared before. Kasi before, parang 4 bars of chocolate in a day. Ngayon, mga 3.5 na lang. Joke lang. Okay, my doctor's gonna kill me. Okay, next. Pareho tayo mahilig sa sweet kasi tayo. Hindi, dun nga ako bumabawi kasi hindi ako sweet person. So, sweet eater na lang. Mahilig na lang sa sweets. Ayan, relate much ako sa small talk. Diba? Medyo struggle. Thank you, Sir Jimenez. Thank you for, for posting that comment. I know a lot of people who are masters of small talk, but I'm not yet that person. Maybe mas okay pa sa akin to. Mas komportable to sa akin kaysa talking to someone and, having small talk. Kaya nakakamiss kang kausap after work. Ayan, Sir Noel. Ikaw kasi, Sir Noel, hindi naman tayo small talk. Kaya laging masyadong, ano ba tawag dun, broad ang mga conversations natin. Hindi lang basta-basta small talk. Parang napaka-existentialist ng mga conversations natin, Sir Noel. Ayan. Next, another thing I struggle with. Alam to ng mga andiyan ba yung mga friends ko? Hindi ko kayo nakikita. Okay. So, another thing, if you know me in person, you hang out with me a lot, you know that I struggle with speaking Tagalog fluently. Kaya, I remember, nung first time ko sa Manila, I speak English most of the time. Because, of course, no, sometimes I doubt if the word that I'm using is Tagalog. Or minsan kasi, parang nawawalan ako ng tamang word. So most of the time, especially if I don't know a person, I would rather speak in English. Because nakakatakot ako magkamali ako ng word na ginamit. Okay, so yeah, that's my fourth. Next, I also struggle with concentration. So I do a lot of techniques for concentration so that I will not be derailed when I'm trying to concentrate on something. So yun. So kung sino man dyan ang meron ding tips on how to concentrate aside from meditation and aside from the other, aside from the famous techniques. Yan. Share nyo naman sa akin sa page na to, or maybe send me a message, or maybe suggest a book about concentration. Yan. I struggle with that, especially kapag sobrang dami kong iniisip, ang hirap mag-concentrate. Okay, sorry, Noel, katapat coffee. Good evening po, Sir Ignacio. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. Sa mga kadarating lang po, ang topic for tonight is top 10 things I struggle with. And just in case you have comments, ano po yung struggles niyo, post po ninyo sa comment box below this video. Okay. Next. Okay. Another thing that I struggle with is, not judging myself. Because that's so common, right? It's so common na ginajudge natin yung sarili natin. Okay? Wait lang, somebody's calling me. Alright. Nag-send ako ng message. Sabi ko, nasa live session ako. Okay. So, if you're also struggling with concentration, and again, if you're also struggling with anything, post it on the comment box below. Okay, next is, yun pala, yung sinasabi ko na, is not judging or berating myself. Kasi, common yun sa atin, di ba? When we when we are looking at the mirror, when we are when we are talking about ourselves, we tend to berate ourselves. Yung parang binibelittle natin yung sarili nating efforts, yung mga talents natin, skills natin. So, kung akala ng mga I'm so okay with everything that I have. Like, for example, talents ko, skills ko. Actually, hindi eh. Marami din panahon na ginajudge ko din yung sarili ko. So, yun. Yun yung isa pa sa mga struggles ko. It takes a lot of effort and courage not to judge myself. So, kung sa tingin ninyo, ganun din kayo, well, it really takes a lot of effort to tell ourselves or to assure ourselves that, we're doing a good job, or we're doing okay, or, that we have everything we need. Yan. Oh, thank you, RA. Sawadi is hi ba? Or thank you? I forgot. Tapos sawadi crab con ice. Crab con is, tama ba, teacher? Or miss? RA, sorry, nahilo na ako sa say. Ayan. Tagal ko na kasi hindi nakakapunta eh. Makapunta nga dyan mamaya. Okay, another thing that I struggle with is creativity. Because my mind is too technical. Like, my mind is so logical. Sabi nila, if your mind is too logical or too technical, mag-struggle ka sa creative side. So yeah, I struggle with my creativity. I'm not a very creative person. I prefer to talk about things in a very logical way, in a very organized way. So I'm the fixer person. Like, I fix a lot of things instead of, just putting it in an abstract way or in a creative way. Hindi ko siya strength. So yeah, I struggle with creativity. In fact, when somebody asks me to write, for example, may pinapasulat sa aking mga essay ganyan, it takes me a lot of effort to write it down. Pero pag technical naman, I'm okay with that. But pag creative, for example, like last time, may nagpatulong sa akin sa profile. Sa profile niya, parang sabi ko, okay, so that's creative writing. Okay, let's do this. It probably took me a few days before I finally had the idea of, how to put things together. Yeah. Yes, well, greetings to you in general. Thank you, RA. Thank you for watching. Ayan. Sir Jimenez, Anas. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot. I analyze a lot. So, yun. So, creativity is not one of my strengths. I usually ask people to do things for me when it comes to creativity. For example, yung mga sisters ko, kasi they're very creative. Very, very creative. So, when I need to do something that needs creativity, I either ask my sisters or I ask my friends who are very creative. It's not my strength. So I'm very honest about it because, there's always room for improvement, di ba? Okay, next. Okay. Feeling ko walang maniniwala pag sinabi ko na ang number 8 ko sa list, sa top 10 things I struggle with, is speaking. Parang walang maniniwala. Okay, I learned how to speak. Of course, everybody learned how to speak when we were kids, right? But I learned how to speak spontaneously when I was already in my college years. Kasi bandang high school, parang nahihirapan ako about, spontaneous speaking. Now, I mean, I studied about it, I learned more about it, and each day I still continuously learn more. It's so hard to be a spontaneous speaker because you're just going to be talking about something, especially when you're being asked. Lalo na rin kapag sa school, for example, sa class, if one of your students asks you a question and you answer, so for me, it's a talent, it's a skill that I've learned over the years, but still I struggle with it a couple of times. And yun, isa pa siya sa constantly ino-improve ko, lalo na lagi niyo ako nakikita sa live stream. So, ini-improve ko pa rin siya. I study about it. I ask mentors. I ask mentors about their comments, about the topics that I'm talking about, or the way that I speak. Ganyan. So, yun. Huwag tayong mahihiya na aminin na nag-struggle tayo sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin. Kasi for me, I think humility is key to success. You will never be successful if you will not admit to yourself what you're weak at. Ako, ina-acknowledge ko yan all the time. I mean, ina-acknowledge ko yung mga weaknesses ko so that, so that I know which parts of myself should I work on. Diba? Next. Okay. Number 9. Okay, sa mga kadarating lang po, kasi parang nag-fluctuate yung numbers. Nakikita ko lang kasi mga numbers eh. So, sa mga bagong dating po, I'm talking about the top 10 things I struggle with. And just in case yung mga examples ko po, nakaka-relate kayo, post comment on the comment box below. So that I will also be able to read the things that you're struggling with, diba? Let's help each other. Parang lift each other up. Yan. Ayan. Sir June from Albay. Maray na Banggi po. Taga-Albay po ako. Student ko po ba kayo? Sorry. Hindi ko makita yung yung picture niyo. So, Maray na Banggi po. Yan. I'm a proud Albayana. To be exact, taga Legazpi ako. Okay. So, the number 9 thing I struggle with. Parang may mali dun sinabi ko. Okay. Number 9. The number 9 in my list about the things that I struggle with is trusting myself. And people think that I'm always so confident about myself. Actually, hindi. There are days when I'm not so confident. There are days when I doubt myself. So, it's also a struggle. I don't think may tao na parang araw-araw confident sa sarili nila. I think that's something that you really build on a daily basis. Or kung meron man siguro wala pa akong nakikilala. So, ayun, feeling ko every person has a constant struggle about their confidence, about trusting themselves. So, I think that's fairly normal. So, just in case hindi kayo confident ngayon, try nyo ulit bukas. Kapag hindi kayo confident bukas, try nyo ulit sa susunod na araw. I mean, it's really up to you how you will improve yourself. It's really up to you. Good evening po. Ito, parang baliktad po. Tamayo po ba to, sir? Ayan. Good evening po, Sir Tamayo. Hello, Lenny. Lenny. Parang parang mali yung ng diction ko. Lenny, good evening. Ayan. So, konti na lang, ikaw na rin yung makakasama na kita sa live stream. So, I'm also watching out for that. Okay, looking forward to that. Pinagsama-sama ko na. Okay, next is, so, yung 9 things that I struggle with bago yung 10th ko. Number 1, staying up late at night. Number 2, sugar intake. Number 3, small talk. Number 4, speaking Tagalog fluently. Number 5, concentration. Number 6, not judging myself. Number 7, creativity. Number 8, speaking. Number 9, trusting myself. So, yun yung 9 ko. And number 10, and this is actually the reason why I'm always doing the live stream and why I constantly post motivational quotes, why I constantly motivate others, why I constantly talk to my mentors, because I also struggle with self-motivation. Okay. Again, sa mga taong feeling nila na parang nahihirapan sila sa motivation, actually, hindi po kayo nag-iisa. Lahat po tayo may struggle when it comes to motivating ourselves. Because motivation, lagi ko nga rin ito sinasabi kahit sa mga teammates ko sa work, sa mga estudyante ko sa stress management, motivation is just like taking a bath. It's a constant decision. Okay? Motivation is just like wanting to brush your teeth. It's a constant decision. Di ba nagde-decide ka every single day, magtutoothbrush ka ba or hindi? What time ka magtutoothbrush? Anything that we do on a daily basis, meron tayong constant decision to do it, right? So motivation is just like that. It's not something that just randomly comes in, na paggising mo, masayang-masaya ka, happy-happy ka, excited ka to go to work. It's not every day that scenario happens. Obviously, there are days when we struggle with whatever, diba? We are struggling with probably a challenge at work, a challenge inside the household, a challenge with your relationships, diba? May constant struggle naman talaga tayo. So it's really up to us how to motivate ourselves. And again, motivation is just like taking a bath. It's a constant decision that we have to make on a daily basis. And so when I say that I'm struggling with self-motivation, hindi araw-araw, pero dumarating yung days na parang sabi nga ng mga uniform, medyo low moral ako. Yan. So, obviously, everyone goes through that struggle because we are all humans. So, wag kayong malulungkot kung feeling niyo hindi kayo motivated today, for example. Well, edi, if you're not motivated today, try again tomorrow. It's on a daily basis naman. And it's always on you. You really have the power to decide what you choose. You can choose to be motivated, or you can choose to be not motivated. Pwede naman. I mean, it's all up to you. Ayan. Maray nabanggi po, Sir Martinez. Thank you so much for watching. Sir, may top fan badge ka. Ibig sabihin, sobrang constant kang nanonood sa sa live streams, and constant kang nagko-comment. Thank you po. Thank you sa pagiging top fan. Nakita ko yung top fan badge mo eh. So, again, yun po yung top 10 things I struggle with. And why did I share all these things? Because I think it's about time to recognize that not everyone is motivated these days. Kasi 'di ba, every Monday motivational Mondays yung topic ko. But we also have to acknowledge that it's not always a happy day. It's not always a good day. So we really just have to acknowledge what are the things that we struggle with, and then from there, once na alam na natin kung ano yung mga struggles natin, di pwede natin silang isolve. Kasi kung hindi natin alam what our struggles are, and then hindi natin siya masosolve. Ako, I'm very honest with my struggles. And when I say I'm very honest with it, talagang iniisa-isa ko kung ano yung mga nagiging struggles ko. And only from there, only by acknowledging what you're struggling with, will you be able to solve all these struggles. So, yun. So, hopefully, I was able to share some insights. Kasi, di ba, parang akala ng mga tao laging happy si Mayora. Actually, hindi naman ganon. Lang talaga ako, madalas lang akong nakasmile at madalas lang akong may positive outlook. Pero once naman na merong mga struggles ako, I just sabi nga nung isa kong colleague, you just have to acknowledge what is it that makes you feel that way, and then do something about it. So I'm sharing that advice with you as well. You have to recognize what it is and solve it. Kasi hindi naman tayo mga bato. We have free will, we have decision-making skills. So we definitely have an opportunity to change what it is that bothers us, diba? Ayun, hopefully, I was able to share some insights, and just in case you have suggested topics that you would like me to talk about, feel free to send me a message, a private message, or kahit po sa official Facebook page ko mismo kayo mag-comment or mag-post kayo dito sa video mismo, pwede naman. Kasi binabasa ko po lahat ng messages po ninyo. Medyo matagal lang talaga ako mag-reply kasi ang daming messages. Pero nag-reply po ako as much as I can. Ayan, hanggang kaya ng schedule ko, nagre-reply ako sa mga comments. And sabihin ko lang po ulit, reminder, especially to those who just came in, every Tuesday night and Sunday night lang po ako wala. Tuesday night kasi nasa Consultation Global North Luzon page ako. Tomorrow, so I will be sharing the live stream on this official Facebook page. And Sunday, absent ako pag Sunday kasi family day, so wala ako pag Sunday. Pero nagpo-post pa rin ako ng mga quotable quotes tuwing Sunday, or just in case Just in case, kapag may time naman, pwede rin naman ako mag-livestream, pero very random na yun. Ayun, so hopefully, again, hopefully you were able to gain something from our live session for tonight. And thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the week. If you don't feel motivated today, pwede naman tomorrow. Try again tomorrow. It's never too late to start motivating yourself. So, gising kayo ng maaga bukas, and then say something nice to yourself, because when you start your morning with a positive word towards yourself, it makes you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, you also make other people feel good. Kasi 'di ba, nakakahawa 'yun kapag maganda yung pakiramdam mo sa sarili mo, nakakahawa ka sa ibang tao. Pero pag malungkot ka or mainit yung ulo mo, tas nakipag-mingle ka sa ibang tao, nakakahawa din yon. So hopefully, yung makakahawa natin, ano ba yung Tagalog ko? Hopefully, yung i-share natin, yun na lang. Hopefully, yung i-share natin sa ibang tao ay masaya. Okay, hindi nakakalungkot. Dapat nakakasaya, nakakapagpasaya ng ibang tao. So, thank you everyone, and I really appreciate all your support, and hopefully I will also be able to see you tomorrow and the rest of the week. And again, this is Irene. Thank you so much for watching. Good night po, and God bless. Dapat motivated for the Yes, praying for FOCC 2020-03 sa kanilang comprehensive exam tomorrow. Ayan, galingan po ninyo. And advance happy graduation to all of you. RA, thank you. Thank you, everyone.